Wealthy Honey Investment Limited, an international enterprise with over 20 years experience that offers full range of freight forwarding services. With our head office located in the heart of Tinkan Island, Apapa, Lagos, Nigeria, our major aim is to provide high-quality consultancy services to our clients on matters relating to customs, import and export laws, trade and tariff classifications and procedures. We also assist our clients in preparation of import documents, delivery of consignment to clients after customs formalities, and many more. For inquiries, contact us at our Office 14, Tinkan Port Container Complex, Tinkan Island, Lagos, Nigeria, Kilometer 2, Glow House, Lasu Ojo Road, Akeson, Lagos, Nigeria, or Wealthy Honey Investment Limited, Jacqueline Mislan, 1E, Westerlo, Antwerp, Belgium, or call 005-522-781, 002-644-1351, or 009-982-1927. Or visit our website on www.wealthyhoneyinvestmentlimited.com.
Hello Adia, it is another interesting episode of your favorite program, PORTGIST and on TV. On PORTGIST and on TV, we give you news in the maritime industry, aviation sector, as well as the land border. On today's episode of PORTGIST and on TV, Nigerian Customs Service releases new posting of Customs Intelligence Unit called CIU, which flouts Federal Characters Commission principle. Federal Operations Unit of Nigerian Customs Service deflated smugglers' new method of avoiding arrest. Tinkan Island Port Access Road gradually slitting into state of dilapidation. This and many more will come your way. My name is Asifa and Tokawade Collins. Stay tuned.
Oh yes, this is Stars Maritime Academy, our foremost private maritime institute running courses in marine engineering, marine electrical, nautical science, as well as shipping management. Our auxiliary courses are workshop technology for 3 months, mandatory course for 1 to 2 months, ship familiarization for 3 months, as well as sea training for 3 months. At Stars Maritime Academy, we groom future professionals in maritime operations with our mechanical workshop, electronics workshop, welding and fabrication workshop, updated library, computer room, sick bay, conference hall, chat room, spacious parade ground, as well as serene environment on over 7 acres of land. Admission is on now into Voyage 1, Voyage 2 and 3, as well as Voyage 4. For further inquiries, contact the registrar, Stars Maritime Academy, along Ayobo Ota Road, Itilogun State. Telephone 005-621-2451, 006-150-9740, or 01730-0463, or 01891-3549. You can visit our website on www.starsmaritime.com or email us on info@starsmaritime.com. Stars Maritime Academy, a rising star in maritime professionalism.
The Nigerian Maritime Reporters Association of Nigeria, called MARAM, had a round table during the week where a master mariner, Captain S.A. Omotesho, was invited to give a lecture. Captain Omotesho said that private sector should be involved in ship acquisition. If the maritime industry must move forward, then Nigerian private sector must duly be involved in acquisition of vessel. He also said that human capacity building is lacking in the area of hydrography. Who are the hydrographers and how many hydrographers does Nigeria have as a whole? He said that the era where Nigerian hydrographers and master mariners are trained abroad should be a thing of the past, in view of the fact that Nigeria has been training her captains and her hydrographers in the last 2 decades. Why is it that Nigeria cannot actually build or improve on this? Who are the hydrographers? Hydrographers are involved in mapping or charting of waters, topographic features. They also involve in the measuring the depths and tides of waters.
Take for example, this talk to about operations maybe in the early 90s or in the late 80s. Can you see the changes that have gone in size of vessels today that we expect those small dogs to be handled? So these are the things that brings me to the conclusion that unless the private sector comes for the next 100 years, we shall be wanting that music in that to the drum. And the question is, what are we doing about it? We must be able to say no, encourage the private sector. Maybe Mara will come and set up a school. And then everybody will look at the more regular and so the basic of the international community, they can't make Nigeria alone. That's their country. Because they are looking for business. I will tell you that the International Geographic Organization, they speak from Nigeria, the first vice president of human capacity development in the geographers in Nigeria, because they believe that if we go ahead and support this thing, something else will come up. But then, we've not seen anything. The report I researched is 2002 report, where they even pleaded that our movement should be repaired to do a better job. And then of recent, this administration is supposed to produce. I know, because if they don't tell me in Nigeria, our friends abroad will tell you, oh, your MD was wrong last week. They will say, no, signed the Bible program on this question of safety. How can we improve safety of country? Because it starts with production of chance that are really there. And of course, you think it's only MPA that is bothered about the safety of ships, the draft, and the charger. You look at this also, what are they doing? All the research where the oil, this system, ships, and the rest, it's all hydrographic charts. But then you talk of human capacity development in the hydrographic section in this country, it's not there. And but today I can sit down and tell you and let everybody question that sector alone can create nothing less than 2,000 jobs. Cartographer, hydrographer, chart DC, they are not there here today. It's as if we sold it out. And what we are feeling is, if the government can do it, we can get up and say, yes, this is what we want to do. For example, we at all days decided that no, I can't sit down here and be talking about this one. I think the last time I wrote and said something, just slightly to one of the reporters concerning they tear me to pieces, you know. But let's just go and open my mouth and say, it's obvious. It's obvious. To you guys that are sitting here, it is obvious. Because we can't sit down here. If I have to change it, and I say them at all, then there's something wrong.
The Nigerian Customs Service has released new posting for the Customs Intelligence Unit called CIU. Customs Intelligence Unit is an arm, a unit of Nigerian Customs Service personnel. Its responsibility is to ensure that they gather information as to how the operation of customs will actually be improved on. You recall recently that the Controller General of Customs says precisely that the present unit of CIU will be removed from the seaport, airport, and land border, and that they will be replaced with new officers who have been trained with the basic knowledge of intelligence. This posting was released through a circular signed by the Assistant Controller General of Customs, ACG Musa Tahir. However, there has been uproar and disagreement on the issue of this posting in view of the fact that the said posting does not satisfy the principle of Federal Character Commission. The officers that were released as the new CIU batches are about 268, where about only 20 are coming from the eastern region and 20 officers are also coming from the southwestern region. It has ever been reported that from the grapevine that there has been complaints here and there that this last posting must be jettisoned in view of the fact that it does not, aside satisfying the Federal Character Commission, it seems to favor some candidates who come from a particular region of the country. The Zone A of the Federal Operations Unit of Nigerian Customs Service has deflated smugglers' new method of evading arrest and importing illegal products into our country. It was duly reported that the new controller of Federal Operations Unit of Zone A, Controller Nuhu Isa Mohammed, has succeeded in deflating this new method barely 24 hours it took over as the controller of FOU Zone A. You recall that smugglers everywhere in the whole world are always innovating or bringing in new ideas into the way of evading arrest through Nigerian Customs Service or any customs organization. The new controller of customs in charge of Zone A, Controller Nuhu Isa, said that it will be a tough time for smugglers who insisted on bringing in prohibited items or smuggling items to our countries. The recent arrest by the controller of FOU, Controller Nuhu Isa, was a situation where the smugglers succeeded in smuggling in assorted imported frozen products through a petrol tanker. This is a new dimension into the area of smuggling into our country. And I want to commend Controller Nuhu and his team for this vigilance. We also want to advise Nigerians, particularly patriotic Nigerians, to ensure that the issue of smuggling must be stopped forthwith. If this frozen products succeed in entering our market, it's likely to be contaminated, which is going to be hazardous to health if it is consumed by Nigerians.
Anything concerning smuggling of poultry products coming to this country, you will hold me responsible if it's within my area of jurisdiction. I gave him my word that if anything of this nature happens here, he can bet his life that custom will not be aware of it. If custom is aware of it, we will immediately take action and seize it. And believe you me, the very first night I resumed, after I had addressed my officers and told him, this thing I'm telling you now, the mandate that I have from the CGC, somebody woke me in the night and said, this is what has happened. I say, hallelujah. And I said, the first thing I did was to inform the CGC. And I told him that I will invite the critical stakeholders this morning and witness it. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like I said, in terms of quantity, it's just a trailer load. To me, that is not big enough. But what of the method? It's novel. And I think we can be like the proverbial lizard that fell from a roko tree. If you don't want to praise us, we will praise ourselves. Now, part of the reason why I wanted the critical stakeholders also to be here this morning is to solicit from them, specifically their cooperation, in partnering with us to make sure that these challenging tasks that we have ahead of us, we're able to achieve it to the highest degree that humanly possible. No one person can do anything successfully alone. It requires cooperation, teamwork, particularly information, because none of us here is a magician. We want you to please give us information, credible information. We can give you 100% assurance that we have been fully motivated, we have been fully equipped to tackle whatever challenges that are associated with smuggling.
2 years ago, we told you what happened on the access road that leads to the seaport in Tinkanaland Port, the level of disrepair and dilapidation. Eventually, the road was tarred and put in place by the Nigerian Port Authority, and we want to tell you that the road is gradually sliding into another dilapidation, which is causing serious congestion on the access road, making it difficult for trucks to have access into the seaport to either load consignment or offload empty containers. We want to call on Nigerian Port Authority to immediately look into this road so that it will be repaired on time. Told you last week that there was peaceful demonstration in Tinkanaland by freight forwarders. We spoke to a licensed custom agent on what actually led to this protest and what is the solution to this crisis. Mr. Davis Kanuku is the managing director of Oil Ventures, who said that the functions of most of the releasing officers are being duplicated by deputy controller of customs in charge of every terminal.
Then come to the custom side. There are certain duplicities in custom function. An AC has a password to release a cargo, and after he has released this cargo, pledging his service number and himself as a person who carried out the oversight function of examining that very cargo, then it will now go to another superior officer just to stamp, not to impute his or her own service number. But when the risk comes on the goods, it is the officer, the officer that has password that is called. You see, what I'm trying to make out of there, I don't blame custom for any system they want to bring up, but you bring up a system that will allow for seamless what? Operation. Are you getting my point? The duplicity of function tends to show people lack of trust on the officers that they have saddled with responsibility. Do you get my point? An officer would have been tested, tried, and trusted to be posted in an area, you know, to do the oversight function of passing a consignment and releasing it through the system with his or her password.
Oh yes, this is Stars Maritime Academy, our foremost private maritime institute running courses in marine engineering, marine electrical, nautical science, as well as shipping management. Our auxiliary courses are workshop technology for 3 months, mandatory course for 1 to 2 months, ship familiarization for 3 months, as well as sea training for 3 months. At Stars Maritime Academy, we groom future professionals in maritime operations with our mechanical workshop, electronics workshop, welding and fabrication workshop, updated library, computer room, sick bay, conference hall, chat room, spacious parade ground, as well as serene environment on over 7 acres of land. Admission is on now into Voyage 1, Voyage 2 and 3, as well as Voyage 4. For further inquiries, contact the registrar, Stars Maritime Academy, along Ayobo Road, Itilogun State. Telephone 005-621-2451, 006-150-9740, or 01730-0463, or 01891-3549. You can visit our website on www.starsmaritime.com or email us on info@starsmaritime.com. Stars Maritime Academy, a rising star in maritime professionalism.
The Assistant Controller General of Customs in charge of Zone A, ACG Bemudu Victor, said that Nigerian Customs Service will only facilitate legitimate trade. He said this at the 10th year anniversary of Frontline International Magazine.
Trade facilitation. When we talk about trade facilitation, goods being delivered within 38 days. But let me also highlight here that when we talk about trade facilitation, let us put in quotes legitimate trade facilitation. Most of us bring in goods, bring in products, bring in goods that are non-compliant goods. When you bring in non-compliant goods, I can also proclaim them. When the tariff says some of the items are banned, why don't these importers still go ahead to import them? It becomes very worrisome that a lot of our imports into this country, 60 to 65% of them are non-compliant. And we sit back and say, we're not going to prepare our consignment in 48 hours. Please, let us address these issues. Importers, please bring in your goods and declare them genuinely. And we will not have any problem.
ACG Bemudu said that 60% of importation into Nigeria are non-compliant, and he enjoined all Nigerian importers to ensure that their importation or their bringing in consignment to Nigeria, they need to be compliant with the import guideline policy. That if you continue to import non-compliant product or commodities in Nigeria, Nigerian Customs Service will not facilitate illegitimate goods.
Ports and Cargo has commenced the new operations for customs examination. Ports and Cargo has been able to put in place examination of cargo between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. daily to meet the 48-hour delivery of cargo as stipulated by the federal government. So with this arrangement, if you're booked between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m., your container will be positioned for examination by 12 noon. And if you book between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m., your container will be positioned for examination by 2 p.m. So we're calling on agents to use this opportunity to get their cargo released on time.
The Skyway Aviation Handling Company Limited, a member of a CIFAS Group, is a reputable aviation handling company that provides a well-structured, value-added, customer-friendly passenger handling services. We offer first-class ramp handling services. Our cargo handling services is famed for an impressive record of consistent efficiency, as tons of freight are handled daily with operational ease. Other services include aviation security, baggage reconciliation to ensure safety of passengers' baggage. We also operate charter flight operations. At the Skyway Aviation Handling Company Limited, SACOR, we make a lasting and favorable impression on passengers and invariably our clients.
So far, we can go on to this episode of PORTGIST and Event on TV. Don't forget that you can watch all our previous episodes on YouTube. Just click on PORTGIST and Event on TV. You can also reach us on email addresses portgistandeventontv@yahoo.com or collins_farrington@yahoo.com. Until next week, when we'll be giving you fresh gist as it comes our way. Bye bye.